Hey folks, Dude here, coming at you on of all things Tuesday, January 19th. Do be sure to come on by later on for the podcast, aroundthecabin.com/campfire. Check us out on the good stuff like that there. And this video is going to be kind of one of those bittersweet things, and 2016 is starting out just a little bit rough. Now, why do I say that? Most recently, we've lost Glenn Frey, David Bowie, Alan Rickman, of course, Renee Angelil, the husband for Celine Dion, Natalie Cole, Craig Strickland, his band Backroad Anthem, don't know this guy's from Lemmy Kilmister. That one kind of hurt, man. That one really kind of hurt. That was a lead singer for Motorhead. Motorhead now basically is now pretty much, well, it's pretty much a done duck, okay? You really can't have Motorhead without Lemmy. Conversely, there's been a bunch of them just going away, and it's sad, okay? I mean, there's a lot of guys that we pretty much grew up with, if not had from our birth onward. I'm kind of like in that generation where they're kind of like just starting to get their lives going on and get their fame per se. But some of these guys, man, it's really like completely just from left field. I mean, Dan Haggerty, man, the guy had been around for freaking ever. Dan Haggerty, Life and Times of Grizzly Adams. David Bowie, obviously, since late 60s, early 70s, he's been active. Alan Rickman, favorite actor of mine. He's definitely done some really cool stuff. There's all kinds of good stuff these guys have done over the course of their careers, and it's just sad to see them go bye-bye. But, unfortunately, it's just one of those things. You get to the age group of and, well, famous people who are around before us start kicking off. Of those people, I'm probably going to say I'm going to miss most. Yeah, well, Lemmy was definitely in decline. I mean, his last year or so, you could tell he was really starting to feel it. Life was really getting rougher for him. His health was starting to degrade. He didn't want to stop rocking, though. He did not want to stop hitting the stage. Alan Rickman was kind of a surprise. I didn't really hear about him being sick with cancer or anything along those lines. Dan Haggerty completely out from left field. Glenn Frey completely out from left field. Been enjoying Glenn Frey's music. The Miami Vice soundtrack. All of his solo efforts were just phenomenal. All his stuff with the Eagles was amazing, and good music. I'm still going to enjoy listening to it. Unfortunately, he won't be making any new stuff unless there's something in the can they haven't released yet, which is kind of one of those cool things. Sometimes, these guys go back and they do some archive work and they find something that wasn't released, or they find something that, well, in their time of transition, they were kind of either degrading or they were kind of knowing that they're not doing so good and they were still working. Some of their stuff is still out there to be discovered, which is always cool. You never know. There might be some hidden performance. I mean, they're still finding Beatles stuff. The Beatles recording from so-and-so, it's been in the can for 50 years now. Oh, wow, look at this. Ringo Starr goes, oh, yeah, I remember recording that, but I forgot what we did with the tapes. Okay, let's listen to it. And then they decide to release it later on. Always cool stuff. So, in the passage of these guys, now going on to wherever we go to, I'm not going to be too religious on that one, but wherever we go to, some of their stuff does get left behind, and we get to enjoy it. Even when they're not here to share it with us, they're still sharing. On that one, folks, I'm going to break off. Eco Tendering as always, you know you love it. To you guys, I will give you a 1 cent Skywood. Amen. See you guys.